It's good to be the king.
Gaimin Gladiators vs Execration. Very exciting match for the day.
Getting celery here. No way. Okay. Yeah, I am curious to see what Celery's going to do, right? Because I think his job here...
Bottom. Tofu dies to the auto attacks from Carlo. They caught him. They try to do the combo here on Disruptor, but Carlo's a little bit too tanky. In the top lane, Celery, though, does finish off Tino with a single impetus.
The way that you can counter them in lane, especially while this Monkey King doesn't have max Jingu quite yet, is you counter them through just mass magic damage, right? Like, Lich is phenomenal in that. I think... Ooh, Carlos...
Oh, what a nice bait there by Ace.
Quinn
Ever
really...
since that Manta dodge of the glimpse, I feel like Paulus is just showing off now.
Yep. Bob as well
Ace.
as...
Okay, hoof stomp. He got it. He got the hoof stomp off, but the glimpse sends him back. No, who needs kinetic field where he just got damage?
Bob off to a phenomenal start, as we kind of were expecting for him. Oh, Quinn.
Carlo. Okay, there's a static storm. Kinetic field. Closes Pango, but no, not quite. And Disruption actually doesn't even save him because Pango doesn't need saving right now. Still has the Rolling Thunder available, but Bob wants to fight this. Just melt slow. The melt, the minus Sora plus the slow from the trap. Quinn decides to go back in with the shield crash. Sees the opportunity, might kill Bob in this. Follows though, dangerous and nearby. Can he catch Quinn? One last swashbuckle. He's out of mana and now out of life. Both mid laners. They kill each other in the mid lane. And Bob is going to show it to us by ganking Duracho. 500 gold away from his Blink Dagger. First is Tina though. He's going to reveal himself. The Static Storm does not catch Duracho. They glimpse him back in. And Bob will be ready with the meld. The air won't hit. But the body blocks will actually stop Duracho, and they got the kill thanks to Primal Roar. Tino can get away. Shanks, though, has leaps. Most likely not going to die here, waiting for the Roche to kill him instead. And he's going to deny himself to the Roche as Gaimin Gladiators lose only their carry.
Max axes, though, so can't stick around for too long, right?
These arrows, Shanks is not hitting a single one of them. He can leap, though. That's not to be stopped by the Demonic Purge as Ace dies in the sidelines. And now Shanks, it's your time to shine, not Shanks. Tofu? Okay.
Seems like Execration have really revolved around Bob's performances in the especially early to mid game, and from there they fought well as a team to take games. We'll see how that serves against Gaimin Gladiators, who are rolling up really far for a fight. Yeah,
Tino has no problem Roar this time to save him, but Carlos sends a Static Storm instead. Center stuck inside of it. The Quinn is still outside. He already dealt his burst of damage. He got cut by an arrow. Shanks hit one, and now Quinn might die. Shield Crash saving him for a couple more seconds, but he falls to Bob's overwhelming damage. In exchange for Carlo, of course. Nice stop, stops Paulo's aggression. Ace getting away with the face boots. Balance Strike also misses, and Tofu now takes away the damage from Paulos. They go for Bob instead, though. He's out of refraction charges. He's out of life. Duracho once more to disrupt Paulos, hoping they can kill him as well. He avoids some damage with Mischief, but is that going to work? Okay, the arrow actually hitting Duracho, not going to help him enough. Shanks finally hitting his arrows, but his teammates are dead, so they can't capitalize on them. And now with the Primal Roar finally available, the user on Duracho, hoping to get the kill, they do.
The helm of the Overlord!
Get stopped. He avoids
kicking their butt!
Good positioning here. Kinetic Field as well from Carlo keeps them in place, but they are going to lose Tino in the process, as now, thanks to the Dragon's help, they can kill Tofu, or hopefully, he does enough mana. Carlo in trouble. I see that the fire. They're trying to body block him. He's body blocking himself with his own illusions. Carlo sets up the last Thunder Strike, and with that smoke, they won't get away because the Thunder Strike eliminates Tofu.
Alternatively, I always really like a Yule Scepter against...
No way. He's just like, guys, I think I'm good. I think I can kill. There he goes. Set up Static Storm. Wukong's command. Hurricane Pike giving the Drow some space, but she's still hit by the Statue Monkeys, and Duracho will just die. As Celery can provide nothing but some cover. Shanks did die in the top lane against Ace, and Bob was farming the mid lane. They were running towards him, but Bob makes it out alive in time. Bob has the illusion root the whole time. They glimpse back Quinn just in case. They should know there's a smoke coming. And this time Execration doesn't want to fight. Ace almost gets a double stun, but it only gets one here behind Carlo as the leap saves Shanks from surefire death. It is stunned both though, but the leap got him.
Execration though, I don't believe they can really contest this Roche. It's going down way too fast. They're gonna try though.
They will. They activate the BKB. That's Wukong's command. Quinn tries to bonk into Palos. That's not gonna do much. He tries to get the downward strike.
Quinn got it.
Stunned him. There was the batch of the road. There's the Primal Roar. The Ace is stolen by Quinn as well, and he's stuck somewhere in that pit. Quinn gets out with Swashbuckle, but he will lose his life in the process. Of Palos somehow surviving this onslaught thanks to the extra armor. That loses the Wukong's command. Duracho is out of mana though, so he can't fight much longer. Quinn also retreats. Celery will be the one that deals with Palos instead. Stays back to try to kill this Monkey King. Someone help him, please. His support.
A lot of shadow poison.
Massacre the Monkey King. The Tofu is gonna die in the backline. The balance strike as well. Palos getting the life steal. He will live. He is not going to die to a simple Celery today. Gaimin Gladiators, they might have taken the Roche and the Aegis, but they haven't taken any lives here.
Best not false the Dota 2 scene lest you face the wrath of that Quinn Dota 2. Ace now.
Activates the Stampede. The stun catches him. No Echo Saber, so no slow. Shanks is coming in. He's like, guys, I need to be point blank to hit this arrow.
Guys, I missed the arrow.
The arrow is where Ace should have been. There's the Glimpse ready, though.
Okay, they delete the Shadow Demon in the
first. Okay, Ace gets a stun. Glimpse is ready this whole time, but Carlos really holding on to it. There we go. There's the Glimpse. Oh, and it hits the arrow as well. That's what he was waiting for. He set up for Shanks' arrow. Absolute god, Carlos.
This is really awkward for Gaimin Gladiators. They got to be careful not to get pinched here by this double damage TA, because she just immediately blew Tofu up.
Oh,
there's a roar, though.
They pinched her. They pinched the Racho, and he was not sleeping, my friend.
What?
He went to sleep with the fishes instead.
Yeah, he did. It's the Lycan into Mars Arena of Blood, right? It's oh boy, look how fast I am to run nowhere. It's just not as good, right? Celery, he's dead. And this past couple minutes have felt really painful as well for Gaimin Gladiators. For Quinn especially, he's just had to be patient here because he's had Ag Scepter Avo for like 3 minutes. Has not found the fight to use it yet. This could be it, though.
They really want to kill this dragon, and Pablo just went, okay, I guess I'll kill you. What an arrow! Calculating the Manta style somehow. And that should be able to kill the Racho. Okay, Shanks has completely redeemed himself from whatever happened in the early game.
Shanks is like that guy you bring bowling, hold on, we're fighting more.
They only get strikes or nothing.
Yeah, no, what I was going to say is he only hits the most difficult spares.
Yes. Yeah, 2, maybe. Because you don't have any more glyphs. Oh, they got Quinn. Glimpse him back into the arrow again! And that's Quinn dead. Ace can't help him. Hostup's too late. They're going to go for another... Now that they stagger the deaths, they can go for another set of racks because they have no team fight without Quinn.
Taking the physical damage, the inner beast aura, like...
already that to 2 hits? Oh, no.
They're kicking some major butt here, but without the Crimson, especially, these things go down real fast and quite noticed. He might have even had a 20% damage debuff as well on Shield Crash. Didn't matter. Didn't make...
No. Duracho. Oh, they're gonna go for Ace instead, who seems like the easier target. Ace got safe by disruption for now, but he's still stuck in kinetic field near the Wukong's command. Walks out of the Wukong's command. Ace's force doesn't work. The Stampede will. It's on to Duracho. They just jump onto him. Paul's like, this could be Gibby. He's slowed by Demonic Purge. He TP's in the middle of this. They might still be able to kill Ace. The arrow hits him again.
What the hell?
Shanks the sniper. Oh my god! Now Tino is on the run. He had to turn back to witness the beauty of that arrow. He has a TP, but Quinn is following after him. Now he's gonna finally TP. There's no Rolling Thunder, there's no Basher. Nothing can stop
the TP.
He actually canceled himself because Execration.
Because
look, War! Go! War! Duracho stopped and Duracho's dead! Now, because Shanks has no arrow, they can't chase after Tofu. Oh, they will. They just jump onto him. Tofu's not running anywhere. Quinn has also been silent for the trap.
And
Quinn is gonna be glimpsed back. Quinn can't save himself. He goes with a swashbuckle here, out of the kinetic field, into the arms of Bob's Angel of Death. GG is called. Execration will take Gaimin Gladiators for a ride, but not on the cart they were looking for, but rather a ride of death in a tuk-tuk. Welcome back to Dreamleague Season 19. We have the second game between Execration and Gaimin Gladiators.
They do have this tanky DK right into this kind of a lane. He's already gone for double bracer. Very standard offlane type build. It's top 2. Yeah, there he goes. For first blood.
Carlos for now is living, and Carlos distracted Tofu long enough. And Tofu will lose his courier here. As Carlos still has the leap, so he knows he can fight Tofu to the death here. Breathe Fire might surprise him. There's the charge, not gonna work. Tofu might just die here to Carlo, who calculates a little bit better. Still has arrows, just used for scouting this time. You know, taking inspiration from Shanks. That's actually a scouting arrow. And he doesn't get the kill. This feels bad. Tofu has no TP though. Top lane, they have killed Shanks, and now they can literally just go and dive Tino under tier 1. Nobody can rotate to help him. Tino is a sacrificial lamb. Yes.
And that kind of just ruins the efficiency, ruins the time here of the Murano, who's distracted by that killed bottom, and isn't able to support or counter the rotations that Quinn makes towards the mid lane. He's coming again, by the way, towards the top lane.
Oh god, what does Tino what does he have to do to survive this lane? Apparently just go to the tier 2, but Quinn wants Carlo's life at the very least. Carlo has the leap, Shanks will survive as well, so nobody has died just yet. Shanks thinking, guys, maybe we can kill him, as Bob has joined them. No Meteor Hammer though, that is the only setup they have. No arrow available either, but Quinn will fall, and this should... Bob is now very, very close to that Meteor Hammer.
Bob has a TP, he can look to join this lane. But I don't think he's going to be able to save the tower here, Avo. Quinn has left, however.
Bob has Meteor Hammer. He's charging it correctly. Celery leaves his teammate behind. And when your IO leaves you behind, you know you're dead to rights.
Yeah, And he's going to go refill Quinn's mana as he farms up another really, really big stack. So Quinn still off to an impressive start, right? While he was unable to find a lot of farm and pressure. Pressure down bottom. Wow.
Yeah. They committed the wall replica and everything. I mean, nobody can TP because they're all too busy saving Tino and allowing him to have a game.
Dire's middle tower.
The relocate is for Shanks here. Okay, interesting. They committed a lot for the support, but they just really want to take the tier 1 down bottom. Shanks will fall.
The only crutch right now in this draft, or their heal potentially, is this OD, who's just going to have a really strong mid-game timing against this Bristleback. That being said, this is...
Oh, arrow blocked by Celery. There's Io being a true bro. They still have the ultimate from Bob here, using it. Celery is gonna die. Bob needs to survive just barely. There's a charge on him though, so Quinn has vision. Lightning Storm should hit, but he gets the Astral Imprisonment. Bob, however, did get hit by the Lightning Storm, and there's a charging Cal coming towards him. That's gonna be able to kill off Bob in exchange for Quinn's life, though, thanks to Palos rotation. As Bob is ready, smoke is revealed, they know where he is, and there is. They actually commit the black hole, but this time it's not for an enchant, Richie. It's for a full Bristleback. That's very worth it.
That's the support equivalent of the swear jar, you know? The dust jar.
Tofu,
they are gonna gank Duracho again.
They have Meteor Hammer. I don't know, they're hitting him from behind. They have hitting him at pulse, no, but enough Vessel. And they charge him once with Vessel. Here's the helping out. Gotta kill Bristol before they lose their own life. Bob will die though. In exchange, Tino's now being run down. 5 more seconds for Cell to relocate back, and they should be able to get the kill this time. As Tino Vessels the Io, and Io goes back alone just to make sure that Quinn doesn't die here, because they set up a trap here for Celery.
Celery will.
They have a Dragon Tail ready for him, and now with a brief fire, they should be able to get this sweet little ball of light.
Is OD going to regret going for this Hand of Midas? Will he die in this charge? Do they have detection? All this and more.
In a second. Oh, does not get the Astral Imprisonment up. This time they don't need a detection because there's no Moonlight Shadow. There's the Astral Imprisonment, but with 20 HP, Quinn will kill him with a single pulse. And that's going to do a little trick as Bob falls. Tino comes in for the counter initiation, but Quinn, he's posturing menacingly. Goes, yeah, fight me. I may not look like I have mana, but I have a mana battery right behind me.
Right.
And the top lane Palos is doing his best to try to destroy this tower. He will at least get the tower last hit, but in exchange for his own life for sure here, as Palos can't run away.
Yeah,
can't hide. He can only die.
This is a little bit scary with Execration, right? Because they are... Oh, once again, they are going to try and kill. Oh, actually, they brought back Quinn here. Yeah, they have Black Hole in 8 seconds.
Celery... Oh, the Vessel still on him, though. Might just kill him. There's Tino dying to Quinn. Hey. Here comes the OD. A little bit too late as Quinn's too strong. And Shanks doesn't have to look easy any longer. He steals the overcharge. Good for you.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna add to like this punch was the bad start from Enigma and the choice from the Midas on Bob.
They didn't Vessel. They didn't Vessel.
Oh, they didn't. You're right. That is going to be a huge mistake, Tino. He had a charge, finally used it on Duracho. He's going to start sending signals, finally falling, though, to the Vessel damage. As Tofu's next target, they stop Quinn by stunning him. Carlos doesn't have an arrow, though. They can't keep him stunned. They're rushing into supports wall. Everyone will get vision. Carlos tries to leap out of the map. Get me out of this game. But he can't. And Bob, his TP has been cancelled. His life has been ended. All of Gaimin Gladiators running down Quinn. He sees no enemies. There's no natural predators for him in this region.
Quinn's about to get his BOTs online in 600. Ace misses a vacuum there. He's not going to be able to cancel the T out of Shanks.
Okay.
Not too big a deal.
Bristleback. Midnight Pulse with the Vessel this time. This should be able to kill Duracho. They have enough damage now. The Enigma Midnight Pulse is really crucial here. Apollos has VKB has activated. There we go. He's forced out of him. That's all the Gaimin Gladiators wanted. After all, he lost to Duracho. There's no point to continue this. Palos wants to make the best out of this BKB, but is that a little bit too hasty?
Black hole.
We're going to find a second. This time they have Sentry, so the Moonlight Shadow won't just save him, but they control Quinn well enough so he can't kill Palos just yet. Lightning Storm, though, slowing him down. There's the Astral Imprisonment with a Meteor Hammer on top. Palos being killed off by the supports instead, as the Meteor Hammer, I think, didn't matter. Quinn fully healed it. Ignored it altogether. Yeah, you're very, very right. Like, the only play is wait high gun, hope that the Enigma Black Hole gets him.
Here it is, the PSLA. This is always with Execration, where they have thrived.
Yeah, but this time it's a tough one. They're going first for the offlaner. Ace is quite tanky. He'll finally fall. Tofu tries to interrupt this, but a bit late. They stop Black Hole available, and Tofu is now in no man's land. He'll get punished for this.
Wait,
as Quinn got stopped with the Astral Imprisonment. Caught by his own splitter. Shanks, though, will die to the Bristleback. As Tino catches 2 in the Black Hole, but they need more damage. This arrow will connect against the Bristleback, but again, it's the damage they're lacking. Vessel's doing a lot of work. No Midnight Pulse. Science Eclipse committed, and they will kill Duracho as Quinn finishes off Bob. Nobody can stop Quinn, but you sure can kill all of his friends. Emotional damage accomplished. Quinn is forced to retreat now.
And I have to add, I really like the aggression out from Celery. I heard a TP out from the fight. I thought they were abandoning the fight. Hold on, they're not abandoning anything.
Astral at least keep Quinn in prison for a while, and they're gonna go for Celery now. So that's the Holy Locket though. It's a hard kill. Celery's surprisingly tanky, even with the Vessel on him. There's the BK from Palos. He's trying to prevent damage from Quinn. They've killed off Tofu, but Quinn is in the middle of the fray and still getting killed by this annoying IO. Nobody's gonna kill the Leshrac right now.
Yeah, and this is still the really big problem for Execration, right? They have these really big teamfight ultimates, lots of damage, really good into this lineup, but Gaimin Gladiators, they're not scared. You don't have the cooldowns.
No, Bob is going to die here with a BKB. They just to kill him in a matter of seconds. As Palos starts to retreat, but not into the fountain. He chose the wrong way, and Palos will be run down and finished off. As now, without cores, Execration can do nothing. Watch their towers burn.
In that top fight, and we're probably already doing an interview with someone from Gaimin Gladiators in that world. For now, though, again, patience, right?
He's running towards to get it. Yeah, there we go. He had to run towards the courier. Starting on Tofu is definitely not the best target, so Bob kind of reveals the positioning here. And they retreat into the river where Shanks will be found. Here's the Dragon Knight trying to come in. That's not going to be in time. The black hole is for Quinn here. They want to get rid of that. It's not going to work. It's cancelled by Tofu. Tino's down. They're going to run down Bob as well. His BKB will do nothing as he accepts defeat. And Execration will lose this fight.
They win their team the fight if they cancel Black Hole, pretty much. You cancel Black Hole, you win the fight and probably hear the game. As here go Gaimin Gladiators, one more dive, boys.
Yeah, one more dive that kills Shanks, destroys Palos, gets rid of Carlo as well. Damage is overwhelming. They're what everyone's been doing apparently.
That's true.